Welcome back. Um, was originally gonna do some farm art today, but I'm still kind of working out the mod list on that, and it is giving me some trouble. So we're gonna just drive instead. Get back to some ATS. Right now, I think we just picked up an order to take to Brownsville here in Laredo, so down along the southern border of Texas. Gonna get most of the border map on kind of like um, eastern Texas figured out. Still looking around for truck mods. I haven't decided on one yet. So, job does not pay very well. It was like the lowest paying one, but is going in the direction I wanted to go. So is what it is, and I've got like double income on, and got a few drivers going and doing their thing, earning some passive income. So yeah, I'm mostly not gonna chase money too much in this game and just drive where I want to go. I've done a playthrough grinding out money already for a couple hundred hours. It's time to go. Just drive wherever I feel called to drive. Ignore the price tags. Going back and forth between farm sim and truck sim is it's gonna take a little bit of getting used to, like hopping back and forth, because the controls are similar but different enough, and I can't customize them as much as I'd like to in farm sim to make them more like truck sim. Also, there's not like smart sequential shifting in farm sim, so manual transmissions are really tedious, especially if you don't have a physical like gear shift controller. But with this is the sequential shifting, so it skips gears automatically based on what makes sense. There's no gear skip in farm sim. There's a lot of goddamn gears on these transmissions. The time are we starting at? It's noon 30. So get to Brownsville, check it out, look around a bit, see if anything worth taking a picture of. Recruitment centers, anything. Still very much early enough in the game to need to find recruitment centers. Did not find a mod to just, I don't know, have better recruitment options or whatever, and I don't really care to. It's not going to take that long to find recruitment centers. I'm going to look at the map before we get onto the interstate here. I think we're getting onto, yeah. Oop. So there's a video point that we already got. And then, yeah, we can swing through McAllen. May as well. Cool, and then after we drop it off, we'll go all the way to the actual border and get the picture. Still looking around on like different truck mods and stuff. Probably gonna not use this truck. There's other modded trucks that are more like compatible with other mods, so that I can get something fast, but still like that looks better than the stock trucks in the game. It looks and sounds better. of Kitchen Reds. I'll let y'all vote in the comments. We can turn off traffic and drive crazy, or we can keep it on. It's y'all's call. I don't mind slowing down a little bit, but I also have fun running red lights. Whatever. Drive crazy? Okay, I'm gonna turn off the traffic offenses if you want me to drive crazy. Because it's like $900 for a red light. And, we ain't got that kind of money yet. Cool. Fuck the laws, they don't apply. We are now above them. Just a little toggle. Probably damage my truck a little quicker, but this truck's really cheap to repair. We'll see what the next one I end up with has going for repair costs, but this is a really cheap truck. It's like $70K brand new, so I can actually get my AI drivers this truck brand new instead of buying used ones. And it's pretty affordable to do. No reason that this is 10 over the limit. Flat roads, yeah, they should go slow. Might go into the red if we have a... Probably not. I think the bank load just went through, so we'll probably have a driver finish a job first, or not finish a job, but we might go into the red for a little bit here. The bank balance. It's just a pinch. So we've got 4 drivers, I think. Maybe it's 3. The way I'm doing it again is I'm fully stocking a garage, and then I'm moving on to a garage that like in the next city that I've lived in where there's a garage available. Starting in Dallas and going down to Galveston, and then we'll get out of Texas for a bit. Probably do like a big haul north, like we're going to Pennsylvania as far as we can go, which isn't that far. We'll go into a hub as far in that direction as we can. I lived south of Pittsburgh during middle school. It's technically the next place I lived after, so it'd be Dallas and Galveston, and back in Dallas, and then up in up near Pittsburgh. We're going back to Texas. Kaufman area, and I'm not really sure if there's any garages anywhere near Kaufman, or I don't know what cities or little towns are on the map in that area. spent very little time like this close to the border while I was in Texas. I don't know, my granny lived kind of out here for a little bit. I visited a couple of times, but where are we on gas in this thing? It's not like urgent to fill up, but wouldn't hurt to. We'll go ahead and grab some gas right up here. Just while I'm thinking about it. It's a cheap truck, but I'm pretty sure it burns through fuel quicker than most of the stock trucks in the game, which I appreciate. I feel like the stock trucks, even if you turn on realistic fuel consumption, I don't know, I just don't feel like you can drive north and south across the country 4 times on a tank while hauling. It seems a little crazy. This almost looks like there might be a secret road back here. Almost. Nope. It's kind of worth riding. Maybe here. No barrier. It popped up on that one, but you still can't drive down it. There's a mod meant to get Trey. It'll actually put all the secret roads like on the map. We'll just like, have a different color. So I want to find them, but I don't want to do the work of finding them. I just want to see the little extra spots that the devs put work into. Gonna be doing a stream of this game on Saturday. It's gonna be the regular day for Truck Sim, American Truck Sim. I'm gonna take some notes and have a little bit more structure for like a bit of an auto bio, just chapter at a time. For now, I'm just like letting the stories come as I don't know, as the game conjures memories, which it'll do more if we go a little bit back north, but this is the little detour. There was a question mark over here in McAllen that we're gonna go check out. Truck dealerships or recruitment agencies are the 2 things that we can find as a question mark. So I always hope for recruitment agencies because I don't need more truck dealerships, but more recruitment agencies means it's like more roles every time I go to hire somebody to actually get a chance to hire someone good. There's some income, less likely to go into the red. Need to check up on that driver, make sure they're learning something relevant, learning the right thing or whatever. Is this a secret road? Nope. That's about how obvious they are when you find them. NPCs don't normally get that close to Vassia. They're normally a bit more cautious than that. A Freightliner dealer. Oh well. Navigate red lights without stopping safely enough. Traffic's casual enough in this game generally. Got a mod running called Realistic Truck Physics, and I'm not really sure how much it does that compared to like turning down the stability and whatnot in the settings. Just, the mod requires you to have like truck stability and trailer stability and braking intensity and all that like set to 100. Because before I've been playing with it set to 0, which I haven't really driven a real semi, so I don't know, but it felt more realistic. Seemed more like what I would expect a truck to behave like. It's definitely easier driving with this mod and the settings, you know, the stability settings turned out. Oh, if I could drive on the service road. If I was going slower, I'd try. Not in the mood to flip right now, though. 50 miles. Just closing in on Brownsville, and then we'll drive all the way to the corner of the state. Before we're picking up another Greek. I wonder when they expand into Mexico, what part of Mexico they're gonna do first. Alright, closing in. Cute little yellow truck. Wasn't sure that's gonna open for a second. Now the game feels darker than normal. The brightness is a lot lower. I don't know. sure that's just me or what. Yep, that gate didn't open in time. Oh. Okay, where are we going? Is it on the other side of that pink truck? Not me. Okay. No, okay. Cool. A skill point. Keep it kind of balanced. And then drivers. To try and keep them balanced. Mm, peek at the map. We're gonna go Napa on the border. My headphones are tripping and I might have to fix that in a second. It's just like, I think connected to a different device and then switched back. I'll go ahead and repair my truck next time I have a spot too. make it to the board pretty quick, not hauling anything. It's a little border photo op spot. Probably could have done that faster without losing so much speed. Keep forgetting I'm already in top gear, trying to shift up. We'll see how long I get away staying in this lane. Pretty good stretch. Oh, there's a video spot that I didn't see on the map. I saw the photo op, but there's the shuttle launch we were looking for yesterday. I wonder what this actually is, because it's not on rails to go to launch from there. They're just like standing there. I don't know. All right. And then it's just a bit further to the photo spot, rest point. Wonder if this is like supposed to be Elon's bullshit. to the picture first. Oh, shit. I meant to do the picture. Shit, mixed up my buttons. Wow. Super heavy starship. Kind of like 3 silos to me, but I got some driver income. Anything else over here that needs to be discovered? Alright, yes. I'm gonna peek at those drivers again because one of them just finished something. I don't know if they leveled up or not. Okay. Gerbs. Starting from here. I think going up to Beaumont sounds good enough. Kind of out towards Louisiana. Might take some trips into Louisiana afterwards. We'll see. Wait, this is the driver did level up. See, set to balance or something. I don't know. Went to sleep earlier, but we'll catch a pretty sunrise. We'll be driving east, or no, northeast. Just going west far enough to pick up this order, like some construction equipment. This truck's top speed is like basically 60, but it'll get there no matter how much weight it's pulling, it seems. The truck seems to hardly notice that it's pulling anything sometimes. Still looking for a service center, kind of passively. It's not urgent, but that's pretty clean. Yard truck. Hmm. You can pick the trailer and I can choose to haul two of them and it doesn't affect the weight or my pay. Fascinating. Okay. So, a little bit of a tight yard for the game. Wasn't as much work to find that as I thought it was gonna be. I'm definitely looking for something that doesn't reach top gear at 40 when hauling. It's craziness. That's the first Panda Express I've seen in the game. I think I've got a wider load than normal, otherwise I would ride in the shoulder. My crew set to 75, knowing this truck won't reach it. Just let it keep trying. headed north now. Yeah, we'll make it. We'll make it through. We're headed east before the sun starts going up at like 6. Okay, we're riding into the sunrise. Definitely gotta do more research on mod trucks before Saturday when I'm playing again. See what we can find that's like both cute and capable of going 90. That's quick. I feel like they just turned in an order. I feel like they turned in an order like right before I picked this one up. Pretty sure sunrise is right at 6 a.m. We're still facing north, but it's rising. Or is that it? Right there. No, we're facing east now. It's just cloudy, distorted, diffused. Just spacing out. Let's see. We're getting lucky with way stations yesterday. Come on. We've been playing almost an hour, and this is the first time we're getting weight. It's pretty good. Yeah, I didn't realize there was a second lane over there and need to wait. DHL. It'd be kind of cool if there was a way to actually fail the inspections. Oh, you're turning that way, huh? Oh. These clouds in the mirror look yummy. Corpus. Phew. Didn't think I was gonna clear that. Corpus. I feel like it's a little disingenuous to say we're in Corpus when we haven't crossed onto the island. It's definitely calling out too early. Exit that way and cross a bridge to get to Corpus. There's an aircraft carrier for there in Corpus that I've spent the night on, I think twice. They do like, yeah, they let different groups like spend the night and do like an overnight tour kind of thing. It's the, I believe it's the Lexington. It's just an aircraft carrier in Corpus. I've also been on Battleship Texas, which is a battleship, and I'm pretty sure that one's in Galveston. I got kicked off of Battleship Texas because I was 6 and autistic and not good at saluting. But I'm not ashamed to have been kicked off of a battleship. I think that's pretty cool. The Lexington got like kamikaze, so they like try and tell some ghost stories and shit. It's like nicknamed the Blue Ghost. People claim to see a blue wisp floating across the deck at night. Yes, there was a project in Florida, and it failed for obvious reasons, but they were trying to have remote control semi-trucks on the, actually on the interstate, and they did for a little bit. It's basically people playing truck sim at home with a remote controlled truck. Um, the idea being that truckers could not have to be away from home in theory, and really they're just trying to do what they can to take truckers off the road in general. If I could drive a remote control truck and get paid trucker wages, I would be driving a remote control truck. I could follow laws straight hours if I was being paid for it. Or, I guess they drive 10-hour shifts. Yeah, damn it. Talking about being lucky with way stations, and they're like, time to pay up. At least there's no line this time. Got clipped back there. Ringed it as being the NPC's fault, so if it's NPC's fault, it doesn't damage my truck. For some reason. It's easier to do than implement an insurance system. My drivers keep earning decent. Might be able to finish out the Dallas garage after like 1 or 2 more deliveries. If I can get a good deal on a used truck, maybe after this delivery, but we'll see. Drivers also earn beans at first, and I think 2 of them have literally just hired. Eventually they start earning like 10K a day each. Kind of tempted to maybe spend some time in Louisiana here in a bit. It's pretty. I like all the swampland. The animated fairies are pretty cute. sure the game brightness is lower. I don't know. It's been 2 cloudy days, so the cloudy days with the graphics mod I got. I'm not sure. So, I don't know. The whites and blacks are looking good, so I'm not going to mess with it. Getting into those swamp vibes. 3 hours from Beaumont, so 4 from Louisiana. Most of the time when I swerve in this game is just because I'm readjusting my hand grip on my mouse. If I like bump the mouse just barely, it's a ton to the steering. Combo. Another, what do you say, 3 in a row. About some of these way stations, like they don't have like a very long like on ramp. There's like no time to get up to speed, and there's space for there to be time to get up to speed. Like they could build the on ramp out another few hundred yards or so. And that one was fine, but. already gotten the Houston skyline photographed. I think the brightness is fine. It's just with the graphics mod that I have, overcast, just makes the road look overcast. That's cool. I took the wrong exit there. Is a little these peach skies. Awesome. A little hard to read the map sometimes. If I would have been just looking at the street signs, I would have saw which way to go. It's not too far to get turned back around. Oh. Doing it. Fuck. Just looking at the giant donut. Fuck. Why am I stuck? I'm in reverse. I should be able to back up. God damn. I haven't had that happen before. Normally, shit. I'm gonna have to use the Total Road thing. I think. Is it? It's pretty. Did it really not move me? Okay. It kinda moved me. Here we go. Back to first person. Luckily, this is like pretty cheap. Because we slept early at night last night, we'll have to again tonight. Start slowly chipping it back towards. Yeah. Just giving us 3 hours to find a sack. put some damage on the trailer. It's not gonna matter. Definitely need to fix up my truck now, though. And we'll do it after dropping off the order. Might loop back up to this little town. The water looks a lot better with mods, so there's still lots of room for improvement there. Just the ripples look frozen. Try and push it as far as we can on the sleeping. Couldn't read what that achievement said. I think it's just a matter of discovering cities in Texas. Whoops. Let's break some laws in Texas, because it's gonna save us some time. That was the first time I saw a taxi in this game. I don't know if there's a taxi service in Beaumont. Maybe. Probably not. Alright. pretty well done with that one, I think. It could have been better, but... Peek at these drivers. At least one of them finished something. Get her focused on hazardous. Cool, cool. No use structurally. There's normally a few pages of options. I wonder what that's about. I'm gonna go check out over here and fix my truck. Should be both a recruitment center and a dealership, probably. And then this is gonna be the closest garage to Galveston, so it'll be the next one to buy, even though it's more in Houston, but it's as close as we can get. We're gonna get the question marks and repair the truck and figure out where to go next. This repair spot's closer, but I wanted to get the question marks. Wow, we're over here. If I miss a turn, we might end up having to have a little bit of the fatigue simulation kick in. Got an hour to sleep, but 30 minutes to the destination, so. gotta pass this check. I think I can pass it before I get to this exit. Barely. Yeah, I'll clip them and I'll pass them. Recruitment. Is this a real road? Can I try it? Hidden road! Yay! See how far it goes. Pretty sizable. Cute. There's a back parking lot. Wait, what? No, I'm on the wrong side here, but the hidden road with a second hidden, like that leads to an official road in the back. Weird. It's like a whole hidden gas station or whatever back here. Huh. We're almost definitely gonna do this fatigue sim, but it's okay because hidden area. Okay, we're at a racetrack. Cool. Oh, sure, I guess I'll take a picture since I hit the wrong button. Alright, we'll get some gas and may as well, speed around a racetrack. Right, full tank. We'll do a lap before heading back out. I don't know anything about racing, so I don't know what track this is or anything. It's near Beaumont. Ish. A little closer to Houston. Have to remember the spot when the road trip DLC comes out. We can take some race cars. A lot going on here. That is a pretty neat little side track. That's the coolest thing I found in this game so far. The coolest hidden thing I found. Definitely. And I already fixed up my truck. The racetrack's actually the hitting the camera buttons instead of WASD. I had my hands a little too high on the keyboard. Another Freightliner dealer. Okay. Neat. just repainting it. And let's get someone to drive it. No women. Never mind. We'll hire someone in 10 minutes or so when I check again. And I'm pretty sure there's nothing else right here that I need to, right? Cool. I'll pick our next job. Basically in Houston, so. We need to keep it kind of somewhat local so we can buy this garage next. It's just, once I hire someone, max out the Dallas garage, so we need this one. We want to keep to the area. Let's go out to Waco. I haven't been to Waco. What are we hauling? Packaged food for FedEx? Oh, yeah. Whoa, negative 38K. What happened there? It's back to 18K. So this is a driver leveled up. Did they, or did they not? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, we got a little bit of a drive to pick up this order. I think the fatigue sim actually kind of makes it so you have to drive at night sometimes because you have to sleep every 14 hours and you only sleep for 8 hours at a time, so you're losing 2 hours each day. That's okay though. Nighttime looks a lot better with the mods going. It's a bit less boring. I took a wrong turn somewhere, I guess. Not sure where, but it's the second time with that same interchange, but heading the other direction. Waco's your headed next, and you should go through Waco quite a bit. Like, it's never the destination, but it is very frequently a pit stop on the way to like San Antonio or Houston or Austin, just anywhere in like the southern half of Texas. Just it's like a pretty good halfway point from like Dallas to Houston, and there's a lot of shit to do. There's a Dr. Pepper Factory Museum, and there's a Texas Rangers as a not the baseball team, but the Piggies Museum. And, you know, it glorifies the Piggies, but it's still like a good museum. There's still shit to learn. Little remnants of history. I guess there's like historical markers that you can actually go to for Texas in this game. They actually mapped out most of the historical markers. It's just they don't have it. I don't think Texas is the only state that have it, but some states have just historical markers along the highway, and sometimes it'll just be like an old church or something. Just a ghost town or short calling this shit. This game has a achievement for getting all of the historical markers within this game. I don't know if they did all of them or not, but they couldn't have done all of them because there's not all of the highways. There's just most of the highways. Right. The real brands thing's cool for immersion, but I really don't know about. Does FedEx do groceries? It'd be cool if the cargo matched the brands a little better, I think. Okay. Wrong enter. Num enters the camera, regular enters interact. I keep making that mistake. Yeah, I could also go into Louisiana. I'd rather go up to Waco. Hold on. All right. See if there's someone I'd rather hire now. I'm not sure how often it refreshes the options. It's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap for this platform for the day. I appreciate y'all guys hanging out and doing a thing, keeping me some company. Um, I'll be back at this game on Saturday. Between now and then, we'll have some more Farmer Sim. Y'all know what buttons I like y'all pressing if you haven't already. So, thanks. Take care.